I saw something in opera. It said like stand like this. So I'm like, oh, okay. So that's the way I start my act. Okay, you gotta keep in mind, sometimes I get stage fright. So when I get stage fright, I just do this thing when you're like I'm picturing everyone and I'm thinking, you know, everyone is naked. But then, you know, I'm shy also, so I get a bit happy. So I turn my back around like this so no one sees me. So, how are we feeling tonight? Are we feeling okay? Woo-hoo! Hell yeah! So, first story comes from Prague, and I want to ask you if anybody here has been to Prague. Yeah? Oh. You too, as well? The whole girls in the back? Oh. Okay. So the first story started off when I was 17 years old. So 17 years old, first time going to Prague, I have no idea what to expect. We go to a bar and they're telling me, okay, we're gonna get wasted, you have no idea, never tried this before, absinthe. So I'm like, okay, I'll get absinthe, but it won't affect me, man, you see me now? Imagine 10 years ago. Yeah, let's say. So, I drink absinthe in the night and then I have a blackout. I don't remember anything. I wake up the next day and I'm right there in a room. I don't recognize anything. I look at my nails and they're painted. So I'm like, excuse the shaky hand. I look at my nails and they're painted. So then I'm like, oh fuck, something freaky happened yesterday. So then I'm going downstairs, I'm going to the reception and they told us, if you lose your keys, we're gonna make you pay. Fuck. So I go to the reception and I'm like, hi, you know, yesterday I got to be drunk, yada yada, I'm explaining. And the girl was like, looking at my nails all day, like this. I was like, hey, man, it's not, come on. And then she's like, okay, take your card, go. I go to my room, closer. I go to my room, and when I go to my room, my flatmates wake up and they tell me, man, do you remember what happened yesterday? I said, man, I have no memory. I have no idea how I ended up where I woke up, and it's like, no idea where I was. And they told me, look at this video. And I'm looking at a video, and it's me laying down, and my best friend is above me. And everyone is there, and the teachers are there. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And they're like, oh, they were all painting your nails when you were sleeping. And I'm like, nobody said anything? Nobody? Not the teachers? No one? And then he said, check the video. I checked the video, and then I see one other teacher come in, and he was the most brutal one, you know? So he comes in and he's like, hey, what's going on here? And everybody's like stopping. Like, nobody says anything. And he's like, do his toes as well. So I'm taking off my socks. Oh, I'm like, fuck. Okay. So, okay. I gotta check my fucking phone. I'm nervous. Okay.
No problem, dude.
Give me a second. What's the next one? Yeah. Okay, server Prague, turn around. Okay, story. So, you know, I have a number of friends. Now the stakes are high. Half of the people I know in this town are here. I'm like, thank you. I got to know all of my friends by their mannerisms, you know. I got to know how they move and how they act, you know. And the more intimate you get, you're like, I know the jokes he responds to and everything. So I have an American friend. So this American friend, I like to pick him a bit. I'm like, hey, we're playing a game at work. And I'm shooting at the flag, and I'm like, hey. It's an American flag, huh? That's funny. Or I'm asking him, hey man, what does the N-word mean? And he's like, okay. Okay, so, yeah, I got to know him by his mannerisms. And at some point, I'm looking at him, and I'm like, hey man, you know, America, you know, crazy stuff, but all the jokes and everything, but how many guns you have? Actually, do you have guns? And he's like, yeah. How many guns you have? He's like, guess. I'm saying 3. And he goes, so I was like, okay. All right. I have written one here. This is a kind of experimental. You know, sometimes, you know, when you watch a dream and you start rotating. That one I liked a lot. Yeah, I'm an alcoholic. Yeah. I didn't know I was until I started walking in bars and not checking Facebook and everything, and then I look up and the Wi-Fi is connected. But I don't remember being in the bar before. It's kind of a problem, huh? Okay, I want to ask someone in the audience, perhaps. This is not staged at all. Hey, listen, I got a knock-knock joke, but you got to start it, okay? Okay, so Mark, your name? Is Mark?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Mark. Oh.
How'd you feel?
Hi, Mark. So,
No.
who's there? Getcha. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, so now I gotta tell you another one. This other story is, so you know I'm from Greece and everything. I'm way past 5 minutes, but whatever. I'm from Greece. Yeah, from Greece. Yeah, I'm from Greece. Yeah, I'm from Greece. And yeah, we had a lot of stories. You know, it's a typical thing when the Greek writer doesn't know what to do in the Greek thing that you watch on the TV in the series. They say, "Oh, the guy got into a coma. He woke up 10 years later," and you're like, "Fuck, I want to watch that." You know, it's good. I want to see what happened. He saw his family, he saw his friends after 10 years. It's amazing. And then I saw him on the news one day. I was watching CNN, and he was saying like, this firefighter, I'm like, oh motherfucker, this firefighter came out from a coma after 10 years. And I was like, damn, man, I bet he had a lot of questions, you know? He was there, no internet, nothing. And he comes out, he's like, cut videos and fucking, I don't know. Well, porn. And I was thinking, like, he's gonna look at his kids, he's gonna look at his wife, and he's gonna say, my God, man, you've changed so much. But in reality, you know, I switch on the show and I look at the guy, and the guy says, they were like, well, it's a shame to laugh because he died 3 days later. But come on, this one's on you. So, okay, last one, experimental as well. So, you know, as I was introduced, I was living with a lot of people back in Malta. And those people, they were Brazilians, so they were big, you know, they were firefighters, what's not? Bodybuilders, excuse me. And yeah, they were bodybuilders. So, you know, they were on protein, they were like on, what is that one? Creatine. So they had taken some anabolics sometimes in their lives. So I'm like, okay. So we go to the gym together, and what they told me later, they told me that one of them was curious. He was like, you know what, I've taken creatine, I'm not big enough. I'm taking protein, I'm not big enough. You know, I need something bigger. So I'm gonna find the biggest guy in here, and I'm gonna ask him, man, what do you take? So he goes to the gym, he sees one guy, a huge guy. So this guy was picking up 50 kilos like it was nothing with his fingertips. It was like a fucking brutal man. So they go to this guy, big African dude. I don't know why. Just got a disclaimer. And they go to him and they tell him, hey man, so you know we're taking protein, we're taking creatine, but we need something bigger. You know, we gotta look like you. So what do you take? And the guy says, wood did it. All right, that was all. All right.
Okay, I am going to bring up the next